Harvey Weinstein's sexual assault accusations. Harvey Weinstein is a famous producer. He produced movies like Good Will Hunting, Chicago, Gangs of New York, The Nutty Professor, The Lord of the Rings, Pulp Fiction, and Shakespeare. He is not, however, to be confused with Harvey Fierstein, actor, playwright, and famous voice actor. So let's get that right on social media. Harvey Weinstein has been accused of sexual harassment several times, and a New York Times article written by Jodi Kantor and Megan Twohy talks about accusations for sexual assaults towards Harvey Weinstein. To get things started, the Weinstein board has actually fired Harvey Weinstein from his position, but he claims to have taken a leave of absence to get everything sorted out. So 20 years ago, Ashley Judd was at the Peninsula Beverly Hills Hotel for a breakfast meeting with Mr. Weinstein, where he appeared in a bathrobe, asking her for a massage and asking her to watch him bathe. In 2014, it was Emily Nestor at the same hotel. Harvey Weinstein invited her into his room and claimed that he could boost her career if she partook in the sexual activities with him. In 2015, it was Lauren O'Connor at the same hotel, who was one of Weinstein's assistants. He was able to persuade her to give him a massage while he was naked. She did it crying, and in a letter she wrote, she claimed that it was a toxic environment for women in the company. And then she quotes, "I'm a professional and have tried to be professional, however, I am not treated that way." And just 3 hours ago, a story on BBC reports Rose McGowan accusing Harvey Weinstein of rape. It is reported that Harvey Weinstein has reached 8 settlements with his accusers: a young assistant in New York in 1990, an actress in 1997, an Italian model in 2015, an actress in London in 1998, and Lauren O'Connor in 2014. Weinstein now claims to understand the pain he's caused, he is sorry for it, and is trying to do better. In Weinstein's statement, he's quoted as saying that he came of age in the 60s and 70s. The rules about behavior were different back then, and that was just the culture. Most of these women were 20 to 40 years old and often went to their meetings with him in pairs because they feared of what he would do. So oftentimes, most of these reports consist of women claiming they had to get him out of bed, turn down duty at night, which basically got him ready for sleep and bathed him and made him feel comfortable. And many junior employees say this was very disturbing, for he was often naked. Many women report that he was nearly or fully naked when they interacted with him, that they had to be near him while he bathed, he was constantly asking for massages, and that when he was in a meeting, he could switch to intimacy like that. They were also often made to feel guilty if they refused. This is the part where I give my opinion, and I would like everyone to know that I am in no way certified to have an opinion on these topics, for I am not educated enough, but I think it is important to share it anyways. It's truly awful to say, I know you have a dream, I can provide it to you, so long as you do this and give up your pride and your dignity and all of this stuff. And the stories about what he did, they're just so creepy. Ashley Judd walking into his hotel room expecting a nice breakfast meeting, and he walks out in a bathrobe asking her for a massage and to watch him bathe. That's just creepy and weird. It's also just gross because most of these women were in their 20s and he was a little older, especially 2 years ago. Harvey Weinstein was in his 60s. So a 60-year-old to be pressuring, 20 to 30-year-olds into these sort of actions is uncalled for and absolutely unacceptable. I also think it's sad that the money and power he had allowed him to do this for so long. The time you came up in is not ever an excuse for your action. He claims to respect all women and regret what happens, but honestly, if he were to really feel that way, he wouldn't have done it 30 times. He wouldn't have made women feel guilty about not telling people, and he also wouldn't have forced them to do it several times. In regards to men speaking out about this, I think that is very important. We have to let our peers know that this is not okay. It's just a select few. Less than 1% of people are bad. Tell someone about it, first of all, so that something gets done and so that the people it's happening to don't feel like they have nobody. Make this person feel awful about what they've done. Make them think about how you've made them feel about it when they go to do it again. This is definitely all of our problems. If we don't help each other, we're weaker as a group.